welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my co-host, Miss Morningstar, my sister. It is Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend in spite of everything. It is Monday. Go ahead and get your breakfast ready. Today's a good day for some eggs and bacon, maybe some turkey sausage, some toast, orange juice, get you some coffee. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about what's happened over the weekend. Let's get this weather and let's get some good energy going for the week because God knows we need it. So, good morning. Don't forget to drink your 16 ounces of water because it is important to get your blood flowing properly. Come on in and let's talk. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Good morning. I am wonderful. I'm
It is,
happy it's Monday. Actually,
yes.
happy it's Monday. Weekend was weekending,
Yeah,
Lord. But
it has been a weekend.
I tried to enjoy my weekend. I did actually. I went to a Juneteenth celebration, so that was
Yes,
really nice to be
yes,
covered in the melanin crowd, and
yes.
the music was popping, and everybody was enjoying themselves, eating and just fellowshipping. So it was really good. That part was really
Bet,
good. Yeah.
bet.
But I'm doing well.
That's good.
Glad everybody.
That's
Hope everybody is good for Monday. Like Kitty said, get you a full breakfast this morning, okay?
yeah.
You gonna need something on your stomach because there's some
Gonna,
sick stuff happening in the world.
yeah, you're gonna need a little something, something on your stomach today. I will say this. Uh, Today, come on in, come on in. We're gonna get started, but before we can get started and do a deep dive into what's happened over the weekend, we must get some positive affirmations going and flowing. And we get those affirmations from our affirmation queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Would you?
Yes, yes. So this morning, guys, today we have our coaches. We have some coaches and to give us some good tips and shift our mindsets. So
Yes.
today's affirmation is about mindset shifting our mindset. So we got to get into a different space sometimes, guys, in life. So let me go through it. It's just a few. And hopefully these will help you guys kind of learn how to shift your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, trust your abilities to grow and scale your business. So every challenge is an opportunity to learn and you can grow from with an open heart and an open mind. Okay.
Yep.
Number two, be capable of creating the impact you desire. Your work transforms lives. What you do or whatever it is that you're interested in, you're capable of transforming lives. So fully embrace your power as a leader in your industry.
I like.
Number 3, attract success effortlessly by showing up authentically.
Yes.
In your unique voice and messages are valued and provide immense value to your clients, customers, and audience. So make sure you use your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, be worthy in abundance in all forms. Be open to yourself to receive financial freedom, love, and joy as you continue to serve and grow in your business. So be open to that because you're going to receive it.
Yes.
And number 5, release the need for perfection and allow progress to guide you.
I like that.
Trust the consistent action being bringing you closer to your goals, even if every step isn't flawless.
Yes. Because
Don't
every
give up.
step, it's not going to be flawless. Trust
It's
me.
not right.
You're going to run into some pitfalls. But
Yep.
keep going. Keep going.
Yep.
That's all that matters is that you keep going because, hey, if you give up, you'll never know.
That's true. So
So,
there we
thank you
go.
for those positive affirmations. You know, like I know, we all need them.
Yes, we
Let's go
do.
ahead and hop into the weather. So, there is a heat wave going on in most of in the middle of America, all the way up to the East Coast. It is hot, hot hell, hot as hell, hot. Um, I will say this: drink a lot of water, and if you can, avoid going outside during the day. Try and move your activities to the evening and at night, because during the day these are temperatures that will aid in heat stroke. So let's avoid that and drink plenty of water. Water is what the only thing that's going to truly cool you off. Drinking a soda, that's just sugar. Please stay away from alcohol as well if you are going to be outdoors. That is definitely a clear indicator that you need a trip to the emergency room. Heat and alcohol do not mix at all. So in Holly Springs today, we have a high of 93, a low of 73. The feel like temperatures 102, and in the evening 79. It's going to be hot. There's about a 24% chance of rain. It's going to be cloudy and sunny all day. Possible stray thunderstorms. Winds are going to be light, 4 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is 67%, in the evening 92%. Mosquito risk is severe. They're out there and they're looking for blood, literally. Um, we have grass pollen is high, tree pollen is medium, and ragweed is moderate. Air quality is good, and there is flu A is at 95% and flu B is at 5%. Flu B is deadly. So, and it's extremely contagious. So, wear masks in large crowds, please. Memphis, Tennessee, high of 94, low of 76. It feels like 103. Ooh, that's hot. And in the evening, feel like temperatures is 84 degrees. We have a 40% chance of rain, partly cloudy all day. Winds are light, about 6 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is at 63% in the morning and 74% in the evening. Scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Grass pollen is very high. Ragweed is moderate and tree pollen is medium. Take precautions, folks. They don't, they, for whatever reason, they don't give us the flu report for Memphis, Tennessee, which is scary. So just know that it's out there. In Houston, hot Houston, a high of 92, low of 78. Feel like temperatures is 102 in the morning, evening, 88 degrees. Rain percentage is 34%. Isolated clouds, some isolated storms in the afternoon. Winds are out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is at 67% and in the evening at 81%. Mosquitoes risk is very high. Yeah, looking for blood. And grass and tree pollen are both moderate. Air quality is good. Flu A is at 99%. Flu B is at 1%. So mask. Mask if you're going to be in large crowds. Mask if you're going to be indoors, especially around large crowds, because you never know. You never know. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the weather. You guys take precautionary. measures when it comes to this heat. I'm telling you now, a heat stroke is it's deadly. You have to stay out of the sun. If you're going to be in the sun for extended periods of time, put on a hat, have you a fan, a neck fan, something, and drink you plenty of water. And then get
Yeah.
into it as quickly as possible.
Stay hydrated. Yes.
Please do. I'm
Please.
fearful of our unhoused community because, they're
Yeah.
stuck out there and they
Yes.
don't really have any. Some cities have cooling stations, but some don't.
And
So
if you can, hand them a bottle of water. If you keep some in your car,
please.
just hand them a bottle of water. Because
Yes,
it is hot like that, y'all. It is
hot
real.
and deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. So that is our weather for today. Let's go ahead and hop right into
Before,
the news. My God, today.
my God, Lord, do you want to go ahead and get it started, sis?
Mm, mm, mm.
What we
So the
on?
man with the dead hand thought it would be a good idea, without congressional approval, in some cases without congressional knowledge, to go and bomb Iran. I'm talking 3 bombs dropped on, excuse me, 3 nuclear sites. However, Iran said that they had already moved those nukes or whatever they had already moved it. So to me, in my opinion, it was really performative to try and get his base riled up because he had a parade that sucked and he was embarrassed. So he's got to show his strength and go and drop bombs. But I also think that he is working for Bibi. Now, these are my views, my opinions, and not of WKRA, but this is how I feel. Why are we getting involved? I thought he was the president of No New Wars.
Exactly. What happened to no new wars? I mean, Kitty, that's all I heard. When we were going through the campaign, no new wars.
No New
His
Wars.
followers, no new wars. He's not a warmonger. He wants peace. He's gonna bring peace to the foreign nations. He's gonna do all of this stuff. The minute he got in office, he couldn't wait to start some stuff.
5 months.
That's
Our
it.
sister Kamala said 6 months, but he beat her. Five
But
months.
he,
Exactly
he
five
couldn't
months
hold off.
to
He
the
couldn't
day.
resist.
5 months to the day. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't. But I don't get it because this is not the type of person that I am. I would never go and I mind my own business. That's number
Hmm.
one. Some people can't mind their business. Let's just be honest. Some people think that it's a good idea to go and disrupt other people's lives. You know, just like if you're sitting somewhere, I saw a TikTok post where young ladies were sitting on the front row and there was a lady behind her that got 3 people to try and get them to move because she couldn't believe that they were sitting there because they were in a row ahead of her. Mind your business.
It's ridiculous.
It
This
is
world, you know, what we learned earlier from a good friend of ours who's on here watching us now, T Wiz, that what a malignant narcissist is. And everything that a malignant narcissist is Donald J. Trump. It's
everything.
a severe personality disorder.
Read it, sis. I
And
know
let
you
me
got it pulled
see.
up.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yes.
It's
I
it
mean, it
lacks
fits
okay,
him to
so
the T. Go ahead.
lacks empathy, manipulative behavior, aggression and antisocial behavior, paranoid tendencies, lack of remorse, explosive and controlling behavior, sadistic tendencies. If you don't tell me that's not everything that this POTUS is, then you'll be fooling yourself.
You're lying to yourself because you can't lie to us.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
lying to yourself and you need if those are who are listening who are in this, you need to think about what you are part of, this cult.
Yeah.
Because this is a cult and this is a serious issue. Because not only, it's one thing when you put in just yourself in harm's way, but now you have put an entire country and then some, and you have put our military troops
In
in
harm.
danger, in danger.
Yeah.
I don't
And for
know.
what?
I can only imagine the parents of those military troops that are stationed at those bunkers
Basic.
right now. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night
No.
because I'll be afraid I'm gonna get a call in the middle of the night or in the morning. They're gonna be walking up to my door telling me that my child has been taken from me or my loved one has been taken from me.
Coming from a military family, I had a daughter that went to Iraq. I had a daughter that went to, um, where did she go? She went to Saudi Arabia. And when I tell you that it is the scariest time in your life because you never know. You just never know. And I had my phone on 24/7. Any calls that I got, I answered immediately because you never know. And they don't call often because they can't.
Right.
And just the thought of your children being over there and this illiterate, unprepared, um, warmongering president who thinks it is a game to play with our kids' lives. No one in his family has ever served.
It's
So he
disgusting.
doesn't know what it feels like to be a parent terrified that something's going to happen to your child. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know what he doesn't know. My daddy was in Vietnam. My grandmother was terrified. My uncles were in Vietnam, terrified. You don't know what it's like to not know if your child is okay. But to have the commander in chief intentionally start with the country, Iran, why are we starting with Iran? Oh, well, they can't have nuclear warhead, nuclear. Well, we have it. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. And I know that's hard for some people to do because they don't want to put the shoe on the other foot when it comes to slavery. So put the shoe on the other foot. What if Iran and Israel was telling America that we couldn't have nuclear warheads or nuclear anything and decided to bomb us because they've decided we can't have it? How can another country tell you what to do? And then we are supposed to just be okay with it. We're not okay with it. So Iran, I know you listening. The address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, write it down.
And um, where's he at? In
My name Bennett and I ain't in it.
I ain't in it.
We ain't got nothing to do
Nothing to
with the
do with
man
it.
with the dead hand decide to do. He decided on his own. He did not
Yeah.
go to the Gang of Eight, which is the leaders in Congress and within in the congressionals who actually consist of a number of different people like Hakeem Jeffries and who else? The Speaker of the House. I mean,
Speaker of the House. He didn't
he
do any
didn't
of it.
go to any Democrats.
Just went out there willy nilly.
And he was supposed to go and have a conversation, at least a conversation, letting them know, hey, this is what I want to do. It was supposed to be a discussion. Now, because of a law that was written after 9/11 that allows presidents to do strikes if there is some sort of threat.
To the US.
Yes, some
Not to
sort
your
of
homeboy.
threat. Not
Not
to
to
your
not
homeboy
to
on
your
the corner.
homeboy.
Exactly.
Not
To our country.
not to your homeboy.
That will allow you to make the executive decision that we need to strike them before they strike us. There was no threat. If they are whatever making nuclear, there was no direct threat. And that is what the foreign nations got together yesterday and discussed, because every country around the world right now is upset with the United States.
Every country.
Except Israel.
Of course. You just our own allies. You
Our
know,
allies.
you know, Iran, I know you listening. So if he's not there, try West Palm Beach. He might be on the golf course. I'm just saying, you know. I'm gonna put it out there just in case.
It is
But
what
just
it
know
is.
the rest of America, we don't have anything to do with that. And if MAGA has a problem with it, take them too. Hey, hey, it's above me now. It's above me. But AOC said that this is grounds for impeachment. Although Three Toes MTG was like, "You need to hush, you traitor." She needs to never say traitor. Traitor should never come out of her mouth
Ooh.
ever,
Well, you know,
because she knows all about bombs.
I can't say nothing because that one there, you know how I
Yeah,
feel
you keep
about
it
that.
cute. We on the radio, so you
I
keep
know.
it cute, Miss Morningstar.
She just wouldn't have too many words, okay?
Yeah,
Too many words out
yeah,
of her mouth.
yeah. She would have to hush it up. Hush it up. You want to go to break right quick, and
Yeah,
then
let's go
we'll
ahead, take a
rest of
quick
our.
break, and come back. Just a couple more stories.
All right. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7. The Change. Will be right back after this quick commercial break.
All right.
And I'd like for you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model.
Feel your heart.
Hello, my name is Robin, and I'm out here helping Carter's Caring Hands, and I also work the food pantry with them. It's an excellent place where people can come get out some food. I was homeless, and I've gave myself to the Lord, and I'm out here helping anybody I can help. So if you need help or prayer, just stop by. We'll pray with you and help you out. In Jesus' name, God bless.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the
Welcome to A World That Sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Timeless elegance. Redefine class. Welcome to Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion at its finest, fashion that brings out your inner cuteness, and styles that make you go, "Oh girl, where you get that from?" Check me out at www.morningstarboutique.com or at ourplugs.com. Can't wait to see you.
Opa May Simplistic Beauty. And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is Monday morning. We are here, myself and Miss Morningstar, talking to our audience, talking to our family. We are here to talk about what's happened over the weekend. And then we've got some great things happening right after we finish our newscast. So let's go ahead and knock this out. We finished with AOC and MTG. So let's go ahead and keep on going. I have one story. Kroger's is closing 60 stores.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's
It's hard when you got a bad leader and doing these horrible things like messing up your employee flow and you know how you get your produce and your items, and I mean
It's
it's
tough.
bad for business. It's really bad for business.
It is. It is. Um, We can go ahead, but I wanted to say just one more thing before we get off of this. I just remembered. Lawmakers are on their way back to DC because they have to figure out their next steps. It was an unconstitutional move for him to do these airstrikes. So they're on their way back. But Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz, which is 20% of the global oil supply. So tankers go through this strait and they've closed it. They are actually have one tanker on fire right now. Gas
So that
prices
means
are
gas
about to be ridiculous. Go fill up
prices.
your tanks
Yeah,
today.
get you some gas
Go
cans
get
if
you
you
some
can
gas.
too.
Yeah, I wouldn't store gas.
No, okay.
I would not. That is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous. You're right. It
But
is.
I would say fill up all of your vehicles, and now it's time to really start tightening up that purse string because gas prices are about to be ridiculous.
Watching your
Or
needle. Don't let it get too low.
yeah, I don't know. I probably will
Whew.
curb my running the streets, to no, I won't. It's time to start carpooling or Ubering, well, not Uber because Uber's tripping. Lyft it's cheaper than a tank of gas. So,
Depends on where you going, but we
well, in
just got to
Houston,
utilize our resources. Like carpooling is a good thing, and as much as you can, limited, just doing unnecessary things. My suggestion.
yeah. Yeah, utilize your store pickups. Maybe order online and have them deliver.
Deliver,
Delivery
yeah.
charges may be $5 or maybe free after so much. I don't know, but just think about holding onto your purse strings a little bit tighter because gas is about to be ridiculous.
Yes, I agree.
What do you have, sis?
So I mean, just in addition to what's going on with after he did the strikes, I do know the Republican Party is divided.
Of course.
So that might be why they are on their way back. There's a big division amongst the Republican lawmakers, and they got to get back. And we got, let's see who denounced it. Thomas Macy of Kentucky denounced, which I knew he would. Marjorie Taylor Greene, they said she spoke out. I don't know what she said though.
I saw her tweet.
What'd she say?
Nothing important.
Okay. So, it is what it is. You got other lawmakers like Lady Lindsay, who always, he just, whatever the wind blow, long as it ain't, no, long as nobody is hacking him, long as Trump is happy with him, he go wherever the wind blow.
Yeah.
Lady Lindsay. He been in this dang on position way too long to still be acting like he ain't got no backbone. I'm just saying.
Where's Jim Jones? Excuse me.
I don't know where Jimmy is. I ain't seen
I
him.
have not seen
I've
him
not seen him or heard from him.
or heard
And he
from
big mouth, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look and see where's Jim.
I don't know.
Been
But
quiet.
in some other news, you guys remember the story about this was a heartbreaking story. It was about the Black parents in Fulton County. This was around the time, and the young lady went in to deliver her baby, and during her delivery, they decapitated her baby's head. Yes. So the doctors. So the Black parents were awarded $2.2 million after a jury after suing the hospital.
That's not enough.
And $2.25 million is not enough. It's nothing that would be enough that could replace the loss of their child, a baby she carried for the whole term. And went in to deliver her baby in this tragic. And this just goes to show you how the health system is so hard on, especially Black women. We have to fight when it comes to our health care, and whether we're in pain or how they're not gentle with us at all as they are with white women. And it's sad. It's so sad that this young couple, they were a young couple, had to go through that. And still going through that. That's not something you just get over.
You
And
never,
that's not enough money in the world.
you never
So
know. That's heartbreaking. You know, the young lady that was basically an incubator, that poor baby. I forgot the young lady's name. I heard that she did have, they took the baby because remember she was brain dead.
yeah,
And they took the baby and the baby's on, it's in ICU. But the family needs to sue. Out, baby. I would sue the government. I would sue the hospitals. I would sue
I would.
I would sue
I hope they
every
get it. Benjamin Crump, somebody, a lawyer.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's it's hard enough living in America, but then we have to deal with the systems, and it's systematic racism. It's systematic cruelty. Because why? You know, I hear YT women saying, well, this is what could happen to us. Well, it is happening to us. And this isn't the first time. It's the first time in this situation, but there's so many instances of Black women being treated cruel and unusually under the medical care of a doctor. It's ridiculous.
it is.
Ridiculous.
So
Well,
yeah, I just wanted to, and just to try to end on a more uplifting.
positive, yes.
Yeah, I had to bring that up because I wanted to just let you guys know the update on that. But just on a more positive note, the founder of the HBCU Move-In Day Mafia honored on the Sherry Shepherd Show. She was honored for transforming the lives of foster youth attending HBCUs.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that was amazing. Getting kids off the street or those who are in foster care, they get enrolled in HBCUs and they are able to live, and get their
Yes,
degrees and flourish. And they were
I
honored on the
saw that.
Sherry Shepherd Show. So I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is amazing. I'm glad Sherry Shepherd did that. So she
I
don't
did
stop
too.
talking.
We gotta start highlighting our wins.
Yes, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Yeah,
Yep. We gotta
and
start
I'm glad
highlighting our
you did that.
wins.
We need to not only talk about the doom and gloom of everyday craziness of this world. We have to highlight when we as a community, as a people, are making strides in the right direction, and assisting our youth into getting into school is the best thing you can do. So
And yes, ma'am.
kudos to her.
You're right
Now,
about
now,
that.
Sherry, I know you out there listening. Leave Megan Stallion alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
I don't even know
It-
what they got going on, but
It's giving
come
jealous,
on.
girl. It's giving jealous short girl.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We don't
I
pull that
wish we
jealous.
all wish we had Megan legs.
Oh man,
Ain't
Megan
one man
has,
tell me nothing.
baby Megan. She's from Houston, so I worked out with the same trainer she has,
Oh, did
and
you? Okay.
and he is no joke, baby. I can show y'all some pictures of me being mad at him and saying I don't want to talk to him. Don't say nothing to me. Just let me get through this workout. Walking and sitting in my car. And the crazy part about it is I was a trainer for 10 years, but my goodness. Anywho, speaking of trainers, let's go ahead and bring our
Yeah,
coaches
let's
up.
bring the
Let's
coaches
bring our
up. Come
coaches
on,
up.
coaches. Let's add them to the panel.
Ooh, look at Nikki.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning. Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning, Nikki.
Good
Beautiful.
morning. You look gorgeous, Nikki.
Thank,
How you
Yes.
doing?
thank y'all because I don't have on no makeup. So thank y'all.
You look gorgeous, girl. Yes.
Good morning, Leslie.
Thank you.
Hi,
Morning.
Leslie,
Nice
what's
to
up,
meet
sis?
you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Oh, we good.
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 Good. It's
Doing
good to
good.
be
Can't
here.
complain. Can't
Ain't
complain.
gonna complain anyway. Who gonna care anyway?
Okay. Well, I'm going to care if you complain.
We'll
And
care
I'm going to
about
tell
each
you to
other.
suck
That's
it
all
up,
we
Buttercup.
got.
Suck it up. We ain't got time for none of that.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. But today, We have Coach Nikki here, and she has a special guest with her today. Why don't you introduce your guest, Coach?
Yes, this is my partner in crime right here.
Partner in
This one,
crime.
let me tell y'all about this one right here. She brings out key people around you that bring out the beautiful parts of you, because Leslie is somebody that does that. I just made a whole post about her, and then she had to jump back and tell me how she feel about me, and I love that. But that's our relationship. But Leslie keeps me on my P's and Q's as far as my fitness. She gets up early in the morning. Leslie is down in the gym. We have a huge gym downstairs. She's always in the gym, killing it, like 4:30 in the morning. And just last week, we walked 11 miles. It was 11 miles, I think. We walked 11 miles, just walking and talking, good conversation. But this is my guru, my sister, my fitness instructor, my everything. She helps me with everything as far as nutrition. She got me taking vitamin C and all this stuff. But I love her. And I present to you my good friend, Elle Book.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Leslie.
Too.
Yes, yes. So tell us about yourself, Leslie.
Well, I just want to be healthy. I got into it because of having major issues with my gut early on. Like, I landed in the hospital from eating beef and in a fetal position. I couldn't even walk into the ER. It was the most like traumatizing experience in my life. And then having to be put on protonics for like whatever they wanted to call. They couldn't even you give me a medicine and you didn't even diagnose me. You're just saying it's like acid reflux, and I'm on one of the strongest acid reflux medicines. And then another doctor says that something with the enzymes in beef. It just was unexplainable. Like, so I'm like, it's the chemicals. You give me another chemical to combat another chemical. I need to figure out this on my own. And I'm not ever one to push off, oh, holistic is the way, because sometimes you do need Western medicine, but there is a lot of healing in just your body, treating your body well and eating whole foods. And knowing that there are so many chemicals, knowing what, just read those labels. Like, those labels are, it's insane what they can do to our food. So that really just got me into the mindset of getting into my health and pouring into myself, because I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I want to die. So
Yeah, not young. I want to get up maybe 90. I don't know. I want to get up until as long as I can take care of myself. That's how long I want to live. If somebody else has to take care of me, I'm ready. I'm ready, Lord. But yes, and I want to live in a way that I am happy,
Right.
because I'm not in pain. So, what do you specialize in? I know you're a trainer.
So just making it something where you can, it's not hard. Like, people are so anti working out. They want this microwave fix. They want to have it so fast because they don't want to hurt. They don't want to be in pain the next day. Like, they don't want to spend 3 hours in the gym. They don't want to eat, kale chips and apples every day. They want something that's sustainable, and just finding ways to show people that you can eat what you want in moderation. And this is a lifestyle. You don't have to say no to bread. You don't have to say no to carbs, but literally fasting is healing. Like, like studies have shown, like, you don't even have to eat every day. Like, our bodies wasn't designed to eat all day long every day. Like, starvation mode is necessary for our existence, for our health. Like, so it's American diet is the most unhealthy diet. I'm surrounded by, Africans, East Africans. I was with one all day today. Never ate. He didn't eat all day. Okay. Like, we driving around all day and he didn't even eat. Like, he drank his water and that's it. No, we not snacking, no nothing. Me and my daughters, like, not, and being around people like that and you see their habits, I'm like, he don't seem like he famished. He don't seem like he's starving. He didn't eat all day. So they know how to put their bodies in starvation modes. And that's what we're supposed to. Our bodies are not supposed to constantly work over. That's where the unhealthiness coming at. It's when your metabolism starts slowing down and breaking down, because it's like running your car for 30 hours straight. Like, give it a break. You know what I mean? So, and that's what your body is. It's still an engine. It's still a machine.
So when you say starvation mode, explain that to us.
we could be, we call it intermittent fasting now, right? So you, whatever your rhythm is, if you want to starve, if you want to go into starvation for 16 hours and eat in an 8-hour window, so it's different for everybody. Like, your body type, what's going to work for you, and it's trial and error. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, if you shape like a pear, you should do a 12-12 method, or if you shape like an hourglass, you should do a 16-8 method. You probably can do a 24 method, 20 hours fasting and 4 hours eating. Like, that might just work for just almost any body type. You wouldn't know unless you try. But just putting yourself in a state of ketosis where your body can start healing and breaking down all those toxins is like the best. Like, but you just got to know your body, listen to your body. You're not really hungry when you want to eat. You just probably thirsty. Most times you dehydrated. You're not drinking enough liquids, water especially.
Yep. Yes, I do.
And intermittent fasting, I actually, that's
Love
my
it.
go-to when I'm trying, and I need to, and I'm gonna do it again because it's
Oh,
one
you
of
can
those
join
things
us
that
tonight then,
you.
Morningstar. Our
Oh,
fast
when you
starts right
started,
now,
when you
8 p.m. Don't
started,
eat nothing else till Tuesday morning.
started 10 minutes.
Okay,
You
wait
right
a minute,
here.
y'all
You
gotta
right
send me
here,
Okay,
about
hold
the
buddy.
on, hold on,
challenge.
hold on. Everybody
We
talking at
got
the same
you.
time.
Yeah.
Everybody talking at the same time.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Remember, we're on the radio, so they
Okay.
got it. So everybody needs to hear on the radio what we're gonna do. So I'm
Okay.
hearing 36 hours. So we're going to not eat after 8 o'clock tonight.
We're 11 minutes in.
Well,
Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes. To 8 p.m.
you
tonight.
are,
That's right.
yeah,
Sunday night.
Wherever
8
you
p.m.
are.
That's right.
Okay.
So Sunday
8 p.m.
night after 8 p.m. until Tuesday morning, 8 a.m.
Okay.
So that's what you want to do. And what she was saying as far as the fasting, Leslie and I both have backgrounds in healthcare. I was in the hospital for almost 20 years myself. So healthcare has just kind of been in here until I fell off a few years. But thank God we got it back together, right, sis? But she's absolutely right about the fasting. Think about it. Your gut is always doing something. It's always doing something. If you eat late, you're going to bed, your gut is moving, it's moving, it's moving. You get up in the morning, you drink water, you eat your breakfast, your gut is working, it's working, it's working. It never, ever gets a break. And then your bowels are moving. It's always doing something. And like she said, you got to turn that car off sometimes. But when you put your body into ketosis, and this is our 6 month doing it. This will be our six month doing it publicly, but she and I both will just fast randomly if we feel like we overate. Like I'll feel ick now if I eat too much, and I fast and I need to clean my body out. And this is lemon water, y'all, is lipo in a bottle. It's lipo in a bottle. Drink, use some lemon water. You're going to go all day long. But that's what I've been on. But she's absolutely right. You gotta put your body in starvation mode just for a second, because you have to let it know that I really don't need food to survive. I don't need it to survive. I need it for nourishment. I need it for energy. We eat now because we're bored. I know that's what got me 240 pounds. I ate because I was just like, I wasn't doing nothing. So I'm just going to go eat. But you absolutely have to do that. Do your body a favor. Do your body a favor and shut it down for a little bit. 36 hours.
So I do have a question. Okay, so 36 hours, no food, just water.
Just water. You can do coffee and tea, just no cream or sugar.
Okay. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I think I can do it, except I take medication in the morning and I have to eat something to take the medication. Otherwise, my stomach is going to be upset. So what would you recommend for those who have to take medication? I have hypertension.
That was a question somebody asked us. Les, you want to answer that? What your suggestion is for people that are on medication?
And honestly, that's a conversation you should have with your physician, because just know we are not MDs. So I know a lot of people that have that same issue. I would definitely say, like, that's the conversation you should have with your physician. But let me tell you what the 36-hour fast will do. Like, it's a healing fast, one. It restores those stem cells that we don't replenish like we should, because we're not really taking care of our bodies. So I wonder, like, and this is something that honestly, it would have to be, between you, God, your higher power, whatever. Like, is it something that your body can handle? Because that is a question. And let's say you don't do the 36-hour fast. Can you do 18-hour fast? You know what I mean? Can you just go 18 hours for 2 days straight? fasting? Like,
Mm-hmm.
just having your window be 6 hours, or can you do 20 hours? You said you only have to eat in the morning. Can you go the rest of the day without eating and
Yeah.
then start? You get what I'm saying? So just think
Yeah.
about it. Whatever. It's your health. I don't want to ever. No, I don't want nobody calling your radio station saying I dropped. I was in the hospital because of
Right. No, and I was gonna suggest that you can start your fast at whatever time you. So if you need to take your medication with your food in the morning,
Yeah.
then start your fast at a certain time. And know during this window, I'm not eating, I'm drinking, I'm fasting. So you
Okay.
can pick a time that works for you.
I think I can do it.
yeah.
I can do it.
Because
Morning
I
star,
know
thank
with
you.
me, it was like picking the time, like start to eat at noon.
Yeah.
And then I would
I
probably eat
normally
from
do.
noon, between like noon and probably 6 p.m. And then it'll be cut off after, like, I was done. And I wouldn't eat anymore until noon the next day.
Yeah. I
And
think
I would
I
just
can do
have
that.
like what I would eat regular. Like, and I found myself not wanting to eat a lot because you've already went so long, your stomach does begin to shrink. Like, you really don't feel the need to eat because you trained yourself to just eat, or you might choose different foods to eat that are more healthier, during that time frame.
I
So
can tell you this.
I'm gonna do it, y'all.
I'm gonna do it too.
Going in.
I
I'm
am too.
going in.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you really and truly want to help, go to the dentist. My goodness. Baby, I went to the dentist on Friday. I am still in pain.
You don't even want to eat.
She said, I
I,
want you nothing.
I don't. I don't want to eat anything. I think I ate some applesauce on Friday, mashed potatoes on Saturday, some eggs on Sunday. My mouth hurts.
Yeah.
That's a good way to maybe. But I'm also going to go swim, because while you're doing your fasting, it's a great time to actually get some exercise in as well. So I'm gonna go swim. And that's my love language. I love to swim. Hopefully I can get a little bit darker and bring out my Nigerian roots.
Yeah.
My Nigerian
Hey,
roots.
hey,
I love it.
hey.
Yeah.
Yes,
Get that
yes.
done. And we suggest that if you do 36, like anybody that wants to do the 36, starting Sunday, don't
Start
do like
Monday.
starting Monday.
Monday.
Well, I mean, like if they want to do it, we do ours
Yeah.
like we start on the weekend. So
Yes, we have a habit of saying Sunday, y'all, because we always start Sunday. We
yeah.
always,
Mhm.
yes, we always.
Okay.
So we definitely start, but like, and a lot of people want to start on a weekend. So if like, next week, well, I don't know if that, like next week you want to start on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which when people like to be sedentary when they do a fast, because sometimes your blood sugar levels will drop. You can't have sugar. So like if you struggle with, certain issues, like you said, high blood pressure, your blood sugar levels may drop and you may get a little lightheaded, and you gotta listen to your body. So I want to encourage extra, strenuous activities when you're doing a power fast.
That's
The
true.
body should. Swimming is great. Swimming is great. Light walks are great. These are these rest periods that you want. Swimming is amazing,
Yeah.
aerobic to do when you're fasting. It's so easy on your body. But I'm just saying, don't go in the gym and lift weights and
Oh
think
no.
you'll maximum.
Yes.
You gonna fall
Exert
out.
yourself.
Yeah.
Overexert. Yeah.
That's a quick way to have to go and lay it down. And
Mhm.
then you'll need some food then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I usually work up to the week that we're gonna do it. Like a week, since we do it on a Sunday, every day, like I scale back. Like I even start a liquid fast
Oh,
before.
that's smart.
So I like literally like I'll start eating less and less throughout the week. So I'm already putting my body in starvation mode. It's not requiring too much nutrients. I'm weaning myself off of full diets.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I got to start my fast, I'm already like it's so easy. It's a breeze. It's the easiest 36 hours of my life.
So you guys go from 8 p.m. until 8
8
a.m., right?
8 a.m.
Okay.
in
Yeah,
2 days.
Sunday
So
to Tuesday. Mhm.
we need to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. And when we come back, can we talk about doing what cleanses that we do a cleanse during that period as well? You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs. Customize that cutting board. Get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hi, I'm Tori G, owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
And we are back. We are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection. Today, we're talking to Coach Nikki and Coach Leslie in regards to this 36-hour Power Fest. It's a power, intermittent fasting. It's the best, in some people's views, it's the best way in order to shed toxins. And I tend to agree with that. So I wanted to touch on cleanses because I know a lot of people will cleanse, during this period, which I think it's pretty much going to clean you out anyway. What are your thoughts?
I definitely, this definitely will cleanse you out. However, there are many herbal cleanses that I do. I don't like to sponsor certain people on like radio stations because
Of course.
I don't want to. I'm not getting paid for this advertising.
Well, we're not going to say any names, but
yeah, but this is an amazing cleanse.
okay.
Okay, amazing. When I say, and it's good for, and it's
Is that
herbal.
in GNC?
No, you get it off Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Like, yep, and it's also FHA and HSA approved. So if you got, if anyone has flexible spending account or like that supplemental insurance where you pay into and you get your prescriptions, it's approved. And when I say I have people at my job, my full-time job, that struggle with being able to move their functions, and they've been on medicine for years and nothing works. They're just
that.
Yeah.
Can you hold that up one more time?
When I tell you this has changed people's lives at my job, I couldn't believe how amazing it was. And to the point where, they're ordering bottles of it because it's consistent. It's consistently clearing you out, and we don't realize how much mucus we build up in our colon from all the bad foods we eat. So that's what stops. That's what creates that blockage. And people going to get colonics and colon cleanses and spending all this money. And when I say $9.99, the best $9.99 you'll ever spend, yeah. So, but also like we talk about the different juicing, celery, kale, parsley, green apple, cucumber, juicing it, drink, and ginger, doing those type of shots. And they're immune boosters as well, but they're good for cleansing and detoxing your liver, your kidneys, all of the above. So Sometimes you do need a little push. You need to go to GNC or go to Amazon and get, you know, a herbal detox. And then when you consistently, like after you really do that major detox, just
Mhm.
add in those important ingredients in the juice every day or daily. And I feel like that'll keep you consistent.
And can
Okay.
I say this? These two women on this panel right now have beautiful skin. Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful skin. So I
Beautiful.
know when you are fasting and you are flushing and you are drinking that much water, see, and I'm trying to attain that skin because I love that melanin. You know, I love my skin and to get it clear. And I know that's part of the detox process.
Yes,
It does
absolutely.
help flushing that sugar out of your system. Like Leslie knows, I'm a big fan of. I will cut up a whole lemon and put in some water, but lemon water and ginger. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I'm very transparent. Y'all went 7 times today. 7.
Yeah.
And I didn't even eat anything. I'm like, where is it coming from? But it's just
That's
cleaning
good
me.
though.
It's
It's just
cleaning
cleaning
you
me out
out.
too. But
Yes.
every time I do it, every single time. And Morningstar, when you said something about the fasting and shrinking your stomach, facts, girl. Facts.
I
Your stomach
know.
gets
I've
smaller
been
and
there.
smaller
I'm trying to
every
get back.
time.
Trying to
Every
get this.
time.
I'm trying to get it back.
It will go. It will go. It will go every single time. I mean, I
Yeah.
added lemon to my water to make it better for me because, listen, this is our 6th fast. It's still 20 at the 24-hour mark. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be like, oh, help me, please. It's a struggle. So I added the lemon to give me a little bit of flavor. But I think the last time we went, since we went to like 42 hours,
Yes.
it's a mind thing after 24
42.
hours. Yeah, it's a mind. You really got to be talking to yourself. It's mental. It's a mental thing. You got to talk to yourself. And y'all, sis, let's tell them about will sweat. That's your body detoxing.
Yeah, your
Your
body.
body will start to break out in a sweat. It might hit your back, might hit your chest. I don't know.
Yeah, you will
Start
sweat.
sweating. That's all the
Your
goes
sleep
coming
and
out.
everything. You'll
Mm-hmm.
think you're going through like your
Like a withdrawal or something.
summers or something. Yeah, you'll sweat in your sleep. And I
I
will say, have we been sick since we started this fast? I get
Nope,
sick
ain't
all the
been sick.
time. I get sick all the time. I'm prone to sinus infections. We have not been sick since I got sick right before the first fast we did, the 36-hour fast we did.
In December.
And yes, and I was like, oh my goodness, I hate when I get sick like this. And since I did the fast, I said I'm still gonna do this fast. When I say I have not been sick, so it's a healing fast. Like these stem cells are replenished. And I have a sister that struggles with stubborn fat. Like that cortisol is not going nowhere. Like my sister right now, she does the fast with us too. My older sister, and she is coming down. Off her stomach is
That's good.
almost gone. And she showed me her tracker because she started her fast. She likes to cheat. She likes to start her fast for like 3 days before we tell her to start the fast. So she just showed me her tracker. She like, I've been fasting for 70 hours. Girl, you're lying. But the fact that she is not eating solid foods and she just sticking to liquids and just eating the bare, like she's finding that stubborn fat that she couldn't get rid of before, like that helps with that as well. Like that cortisol is not just building up in your stomach. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, once the weight starts coming off, you won't want to ruin that. Like you're
Mm-mm.
gonna be real careful. You're gonna start being real dainty about food. Like,
I
no,
know.
thank
I
you.
was there. I'm
As
telling you,
soon as the
before
first
COVID hit, I
listen,
was that girl. I was doing it, but
listen, my
got
first 10
threw
pounds, I
off.
was like, oh, hold on, no, I can't have that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
You
can't
do
have that.
become it becomes a mental
It
thing, like,
does.
and you start to really read labels. Like you said, you start looking at the calorie count. You be like, oh, is this worth it? Like, I don't really want, do too much. It really starts to make you think once you get into the habit.
Yeah. And once
But
you
I'm definitely
incorporate,
getting this colon thing. I'm online right now.
I
yes.
ordered mine. That's what
You
when I
did?
ate my
That's what I'm doing
I
right
ordered
now.
mine.
Yeah, once you incorporate the fast, your body starts to get used to it too. So a lot of stuff that you eat right now, you won't like later because your body won't like it at
Mm-hmm.
all, and it will
Yeah.
reject it. You will definitely know about it. I think after the first couple months, I was becoming nauseous with regular foods that I'm used to eating, but my body was like, "No, ma'am, we can't even have that up in here no more." And
Yeah.
I so now I stay away from that stuff. So you're almost forced in the best way possible to make healthier choices.
Right.
That's good though. I know in the comments we have a powerful black woman, our sister. She said, drink coffee with fresh lemon juice. And I don't know.
How you do that?
That sounds like a laxative. Ooh.
Does it?
That
That
is
sounds like a
sound like
laxative.
it.
Does.
Oh yeah.
Coffee
She knows
makes
something. She
you
talking about something.
and then you squeeze a little lemon in there. Oh baby, that's a natural cleanse right
Baby,
there.
that's a powerful drug.
And powerful black woman. She's very fit. She's very not very thin. She's a very fit young lady.
I love that.
Yeah. So powerful black woman. I'm gonna try that because I actually love coffee. That is one of my favorites. But I don't drink black coffee. I drink Vietnamese coffee, and they add it's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
So I have to dilute it a lot. But I noticed that because I haven't been eating because of my dental work. Even before I had the dental work, I hadn't been eating because my mouth was sore. I'll put it like that. And when I started drinking coffee, it made me nauseous. So I was like, I haven't been drinking coffee like I normally would have. So I think it's something that I need to pull back on anyway. So I just texted my husband and asked him to bring me some lemons, and he said, I'm not at the store. You know, I got to text him back and say, well, go to the store. Please, honey. I need lemons.
Okay, my stuff be here tomorrow.
Yeah, mine will be here tomorrow also. But I think
I
he
love
just
that.
pulled up. Man, I need now I have to go to
Coffee
the
is
store.
a detox. There is a coffee.
And maybe we can type it in our newsletter, the name of the detox.
Yeah.
So if we have anybody listening in our listening audience, this is a good time to go ahead and register at ourplugs.com and become a member. That way you can get a hold of our newsletter that DJ Kitty sends out weekly. And we always have informative information on there. I'm doing a little infomercial, y'all. We always have a little information in there. Right now it's hurricane season here in Texas. So, and then wherever you live in Mississippi, it's hurricane season. So you might want to, go ahead and sign up. ourplugs.com. Go in and register. It's absolutely free. If you want to put a business on there, go ahead and plug your business in there. There's different prices for businesses. We have 3 pricings. But if you just want to be part of the Our Plugs team, register, get your newsletter set up, and make your account active, and you'll be able to get all this information. You think we can plug it in there, Kitty?
Absolutely.
So people will know.
You guys give me the information and I will definitely plug it in. And a way to get in touch with both of you ladies in case there's any questions. Absolutely, because I think that this is something that everyone, not just women, but everyone needs to do at least minimum every 6 months. You got to think about it. We eat 365 days a year. And we eat, on average, minimum 3 meals a day. Americans are spoiled, not including the snacks. And most of the food that we eat, if we're eating outside of home, is junk. Fast food is junk food. Let's just be honest. Most of it, I don't know any fast food joint that has anything with nutritional value. Maybe Chick-fil-A, but not really. I hate Chick-fil-A food. I'm sorry for those who like Chick-fil-A. I hate their food. I just don't like it. Chicken should never be sweet. What is that?
I don't eat Chick-fil-A, so I can't even tell you what it tastes like because I ain't had it.
Tickle me so bad.
I'm so happy to hear that y'all don't eat Chick-fil-A because I thought I was the only one. I said I hate that stuff. I hate
My
it.
daughter loved it. I don't know why.
My grandson,
the kids love it probably because it got that sweet. It's something with their palate, but the older you get, your palate changes, and I'm just not with it. I ain't with it. I ain't impressed.
I'm not impressed. This is not good. I don't like Popeyes either, though. I don't like Popeyes churches. I'm not there. When you think about the food, and I don't want to freak anybody out, but I used to be.
She about to freak y'all out.
Please do. Please do.
I was vegetarian for like 5 years, and then I had to start eating because I was so anemic that I had to, and they wanted to do iron fusions and give me blood because my blood levels were really low. But it's just because I was too busy and I wasn't truly eating properly. Let me just be transparent. There's nothing wrong with being vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, but you have to follow the rules, because if you don't, you are hurting your body. And I did. So I reintroduced red meat back into my diet, and meat back into my diet. But chicken, I like chicken and turkey, but not so much when it comes to it being fried in fast food joints. You can taste the grease. You're dropping meat into grease, and it's taking its flesh. Y'all, let's just be candid. When you eat meat, you're eating flesh.
Yeah, we know.
That's a conversation a lot of people not ready for, Kitty, though, because
flesh.
because if you go back into it, if y'all looked at any type of National Geographic and you talked about the make of a human, like our teeth aren't even designed to chew meat.
No,
our teeth are designed to chew vegetables, plants. That's it. We're supposed to be herbivores.
Yes.
That's how our teeth up then.
Yeah.
But Kitty, you made a really good point that I want to touch on about we eat 365 days a year. Think about the people who don't even who struggle having bowel movements, who struggle. I know a lot of people who can't go to the bathroom, maybe only go twice a week. It's a struggle.
Yes.
So think about all the waste that's sitting in there, and you're reintroducing toxins back into your body. Yeah, from dead flesh.
So is this colon? This thing?
That's
well, that clears that out too.
That's what's
and
gonna
Leslie,
help.
tell them about the papaya seeds.
That y'all do papaya in Texas? Like I don't they grow good in Texas. Oh,
they don't grow. Well, we get it imported. I have to check and see, but I don't think that we can grow. We are somewhat tropical, but not tropical enough to grow papaya.
Yeah, that papaya, avocados, like get those good, those fibers, fatty foods, and that's the good fats, right? But the detox that I gave you, I'm telling you, like I love, I try. Some people are skeeved out about when we talk about our, bodily functions, so that's why I try to tame it. But yes, that detox, I'm telling you, I have people that I work with. Our diets are horrible, our colons are horrible, our guts are horrible. I have a person that will tell you she goes maybe once a week and it's just sitting there, right? She don't have that issue no more because and she's been on a medicine for her and her mother been on a medicine for years. It's used to treat migraines. This is how crazy doctors can be. They give you a medicine used to treat migraines and seizures for you to go to the bathroom.
Is it IBS?
They didn't diagnose it with that, but one has trauma, is trauma induced, the reason why she can't use the bathroom the way she should. But but you give somebody something for seizures or migraines to go to the bathroom.
That's why
that's like, it's so weird to me. But you have an herbal supplement that's like gonna cost you $10, not what it costs the pharmacy. The pharmacy's charging insurance, which is another scam, that gets you going immediately, multiple times a day. Like I remember one day she said, Leslie, they need to come with FMLA papers because you're in the bathroom. We worked 8 hours a day. She was in the bathroom 4 hours of it, just fighting for her life. Literally, this was our conversation while she was in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom again. I'm in the bathroom again. So it works. I would never back it.
Yeah.
So is it a smooth? Let's be clear.
It's smooth. Aloe vera is in it. I never heard of nothing like that. I said, "Wow, that's a good touch."
Aloe vera
is really good for us, our digestion. That's a great touch in a detox. That it's the smooth. That's what makes this. I couldn't believe. Like I said, "Wow, aloe vera."
Okay,
you did your big
I'm
one.
excited about this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get it.
And they tell you to drink water. Drink your water. Drink your water.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Yeah, that's no joke. I walk around with one of these all day. Yeah. A good girlfriend of mine gave me a big one. It's in my kitchen right now, and it has a time on it for you to drink more. So right here, you should. I think she got it off of Amazon as well. But Coach Leslie, you need to reach out to the person that you're promoting right now, that cleanse, and tell him that he needs to give you. I'm not playing. An affiliate? It's called an affiliate program, honey, and that's real.
Because
I'm
all these
real
people
tea.
you pushing towards this product.
Yeah. Yes, we have a very nice size listening audience, and I'm quite sure going to be like, okay, let me go on and go to Amazon, let me go to YouTube and see what name of this cleanse. You can find us on Our Plugs LLC, so you can find out the name of this cleanse, and you can get started as well, because cleansing your gut, cleansing your body, what is it? It's a cleanliness is the best thing to godliness.
Yeah.
I could barely get it out because dental work, whatever. But let's do it. There's nothing like feeling good, and I personally hate feeling bad, especially in my gut. That ruins my entire day. Think about it. When you can't go,
Bloated and
you're
all
bloated,
of that. Oh,
that's a horrible feeling. You're walking around feeling miserable and making everybody miserable in between, because they're looking at you like, why are you being so mean? I don't feel well. So let's get our guts clean. And I think that this week is a great time, especially now that we've got so much going on. Let's refocus our energy back on ourselves, because we can't do nothing with that man in office. The man with the dead hand is going to do what the man with the dead hand is going to do. Ain't nothing
he
good about
needs
the man
some of
with
that
the dead hand.
cleansing, because baby,
No,
that
don't give him no
infection
cleanse.
all set up in there. I ain't
Nope.
giving him nothing.
Don't give
But
him no
I'm
cleanse.
just saying.
Let him say just like that.
Baby, that
I told you they
thing,
cut up. I told you they
honey,
cut up.
that is nasty.
Last time I checked, he's still wearing a diaper. But anywho, I digress. These are views of DJ Kitty and DJ Kitty and Miss Morningstar alone. But
Girl,
Diaper
stank.
Don, So we are not going to be like Diaper Don. We're going to drink our water. We're going to do our cleanse. And we're going to keep it together, because there's no way I'm going to be, how old is he? 80, 85, 90? How old is the man? The man with the dead hand, how old is he?
He's 79. Dang, girl.
Is he 80 already?
Old. I mean,
I
my grandmother is in her late 80s, 88 or something, and she's beautiful. She don't stink, and
I'm not gonna do it.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know what his excuse is. Okay, I can't fathom it. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
evil. Maybe it's all that evil in them. I don't know.
I don't know. When you evil like that, it's an automatic stank. So maybe you shouldn't be evil. I don't know. But I know that, Taco will not get any. I hope he's not listening. Iran, do your dog. Do your dog.
I'm listening here.
Do it. Anywho. Thank you, Coach Nikki and Coach Leslie. Now, how do we check in after this? Now, I will be texting Coach Nikki and giving you my blow by blow. I
Please
hope that
do.
I'm gonna be able. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, because I'm just gonna remember that I don't want to chew. I don't want to eat anyway. So I'm gonna do water and lemons. I'm gonna take my cleanse, and I'm gonna go swim. We will be recording anyway, so I'll be busy with that. Plus, I have my black job, So I think we'll be okay. Sis, you think we're gonna be okay?
Oh, I know I'll be just fine. I have a question though.
Okay.
For Coach Leslie. So you are a personal trainer, right? You train.
I'm into that.
Y'all need to see her.
So
She's
what would you
so covered up right now? I wish y'all could see.
What would you suggest? During this fasting, because I'm ready to start like getting my tone and strength training back going.
Okay.
But I wanna ease into it, because I used to go hard and I was good when I was doing my thing. But it's been years now, because I had a knee injury. I had to fall back, and just starting to try to get back to doing something. I got to do something. I feel like I got to do something. So what would you recommend, like a nice daily small routine would be?
I would say do cardio. Do as much cardio as you can handle, and like work your way up to cardio, intervals. Interval training is so amazing for your metabolism. So if you got access to a treadmill or a track, if you run for a minute, then walk for 2 minutes. And keep on.
I used to do that. I don't know if I can do that just yet, but
okay, and that's fine. Fast walk, speed walk. You know what I mean? Do that, and do not add weights until you get comfortable with resistance bands and your own body weight. Do not add weights because it's so the form. Like I'm 40 in a couple days. Like my body ain't.
Girl, you young.
Girl, just a baby.
You said in a couple days, so you ain't 40 yet. I'm 40 plus. So.
And you look amazing. We look good, but our bodies are gonna age no matter what. It's nothing we can do, right?
Yeah.
So form has caused a lot of injuries, wrong form, and people try to go right to those weights when you really don't have to, because calisthenics is the best way to keep your body toned. Like it's your body weight way better than additional.
It's that pool too, Kitty.
Yeah, like so, the pool is amazing. Like hiking is these like different exercises that you can do without adding those weights. So if you can stay away from weights until you're comfortable with resistant, I would add resistant bands. I would even add like for your arms, like resistant bands for your arms before I pick up a weight. Honestly,
okay.
Because I don't want you to hate it. I want you to love it. You know what I mean? So do what makes you feel good, and don't overdo it. Start with 5 minutes and then 10 minutes. Say this week I'm doing 10 or 15 minutes, and that's it. And cut it there, because it's 80% of what you eat and 20% in that gym. Like, so no matter what,
20.
don't spend, because the more you work out, the more your body's going to demand fuel, right? You gotta learn how to portion your plates. You gotta learn about the foods that will burn more calories than they contain, like grapefruits, apples. You gotta learn about that. Cabbage. You know, they'll burn more calories for you than they contain. But if you're not ready to get to that point yet, just slow walk yourself into exercise so it won't demand that you need so much food.
So I have a question. That's perfect. Leslie, how can people reach out to you? I guess my question would be, do you do anything online coaching, any online conversations, because our listeners are all over. So if someone wanted to reach out to you to start scheduling maybe a weekly meeting with you to get up to speed.
Consultations or anything.
Yeah, consultations. Do you offer any of that?
I sure do, but I just got hacked on IG.
Oh, no.
I literally just made a PSA for her, y'all.
So what we can do is, Leslie, we only have a few minutes left, but Leslie, you can actually get into Ourplugs LLC. Put your information in there and start. You can actually set it up so that you can get your business in there so people can reach out to you directly, because I know that people are listening. Everyone's looking at something to do with their body. Our bodies are our temples. Is not going away. So once we get offline, you and I can have a conversation, or you can go to Coach Nikki, because Nikki has her business in there as well, and get you set up so that you can start taking in these consultations. Because yes, ma'am, I am going to sign up with you as well. I need a weekly check-in. I need someone to hold me accountable. Seriously. Absolutely. So before we leave, we've got 2 minutes before we leave. Leslie, thank you so much. Any last words for our listening audience?
No, I just wish you all good health, and drink your water and love your family. Be good to people. And that's it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I hope to have you back. It's up to Coach, but I hope to have you back, at least a check-in.
She'll be back.
So, Coach Nikki, before I ask you this, show me your nails. Let me see.
Oh, yes, I just did these.
You did you.
Every time, Morningstar, I'm done giving them my money.
You do it yourself?
Yes, I've been doing my own nails for like the last 10 years.
Nikki, that is. See how many talents we got. I mean,
it's just like I ADHD, y'all. We creatives.
My goodness, girl.
Those are beautiful.
Yes. Any last words? Last words to your listening audience.
Thank you again for listening, y'all. Coach Niche sends y'all her love. She is exhausted. She had basketball camp, and it was
Send her our
the
love.
all weekend, and it was a wonderful turnout. So she's a little exhausted, so she can be with us. But I got my partner right here. You know, we back on our health and fitness kick. And we got a group of people joining us this time around. So that's beautiful. And y'all can catch us right now. In the meantime, while her page is out of order, you can follow me on CEO Nikki on Instagram and TikTok, I believe. We will be dropping in there some points, checking in, going live, checking on people. Reach out to us if y'all need help. This is not easy. In no way,
Nikki,
shape,
do I follow you on Instagram? I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I do.
I hope so. It's not easy in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but we are here as shoulders to cry on. We might need to cry on y'all too. But I love y'all. Stay beautiful, stay black, stay blessed, be you all the way to the fullest.
Absolutely. Sis, any last words?
You know my words. Everybody have a wonderful day. It's Monday, so start your Monday off right. Drink your water, enjoy your day. Listen to those affirmations I gave you earlier. Follow your guides, and y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you all on Tuesday. Thank you, listening audience. I see y'all in the chat, always coming through. Y'all have a wonderful morning.
Thank you, WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be discussing veterans' voice as well as leaders who mentor. I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, y'all. It's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.
Hey, y'all. It's DJ Kitty.
And Miss